How are you? It's Travestine here, and welcome back to our adventures in Skyrim. Last episode, we went to Skyhaven Temple. We went there with Delphine and Esbern to find Alduin's Wall, which is supposedly going to tell us how we can defeat Alduin. The problem is they had trouble reading it, and that we actually need to go to the Greybeards now to get more information on how to defeat Alduin. And that is what we are going to do today. Last episode, we also killed a dragon, so that was pretty cool. How's it going,
I can't
Babette?
wait to see what the future brings.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Do you need alchemy? It's as
Maybe some-
rewarding as it is dangerous.
Oh, I can't
Let's
get
see
any
what I
more.
can show you.
Can't get any more alchemy training for you, Babette. It's a shame.
Well,
Yes, we will. Well, we dropped off a bunch of stuff, which was good. Yeah, we fought a bunch of Fullsworn. I think I already mentioned that. There's tons of them around Skyhaven Temple. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, let's go meet the Greybeards. See what they have to say. Alrighty then. Alright. Hi, Hrothgar. That's where we are going. Imagine I actually travel all the way there. Cool if they made the next Skyrim. They kind of have it like Fallout, where you sleep is where your last save is. It'd be crazy. You probably make it like that. You just gotta be in this Skyrim. I mean, not the next Skyrim. The next Elder Scrolls 6. It's not gonna be called Skyrim. You could easily make it like that. You just gotta be legit. Okay, where's our buddy? Is he meditating? Where's Angir? I believe that's his name, right? Angir. Hopefully I said that right. There he is, chilling out, taking a sip of mead. You know.
Guide you. Sky, guard you.
I need to learn the shout to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's Wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
What? So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
What does that mean? Oh wow, they're all coming.
Dragonborn,
Surrounded.
wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So you can teach me this shout.
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
What's so bad about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met Paarthurnax
He lives
yet?
in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Alright. Sounds like they don't want me to have this shout. This guy seems like he's like an anarchy type person where he always wants the world to burn. Doesn't want to stop it. Stop the dragons. Just lets life, you know, go by as it goes. Doesn't interrupt anything. Get involved. Speaking of shouts, I was shouting a lot when the Raptors won the NBA Finals a couple days ago. So my voice might be a little bit off today. But yeah, back to the game. Here we go, the High Hrothgar courtyard. Guys really like to take their time, man.
Follow me.
Is there another way to defeat Alduin?
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was those who... If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Have you located any words of power?
I have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Oh, yeah, they show you some. Oh, that's cool. What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
I think I already asked all these. Why do you hate the blades?
Not hate, distrust and fear. The blades have always sought to turn the Dragonborn away from the path of wisdom.
Yeah, they're trying to save the world. So bad about the Dragon Run shit.
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once. Have you if the world is meant... It was created by those who had lived under their whole life. When you in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taken...
Alright. Alright. Hopefully we can get here without dying. They're like, what's taking him so long? These guys don't talk.
Path to Paarthurnax.
He's the only one who speaks.
Gate. I will show you how
Which
to
makes me
open
believe
the way.
he's the weakest of the four. These guys aren't allowed to speak. go. We learned a bunch of...
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
This is our final gift.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Like the northern lights here. Alright.
Use clear skies to open the way.
Okay, we gotta get clear skies. Shouts. Gotta keep that one. Just needs to be figured. Marked for death, we only have one.
To Paarthurnax.
Let's clear some skies, guys.
Clear skies.
Whoa. Got beat up there a little bit. Gotta chill out. What is that? It's not showing me my... Clearly I gotta use clear skies here. Whoa. That ice race tough. Get off me. They kill your stam, eh? This guy's a beast. Crit him. Nice. He's getting tough. Starting to swag a bit. My arrow's back. Get out of here. He wasn't even hurting me. I just felt like killing him because I didn't trust him. I don't think you should trust those guys. Another one of these raids. Stop it. Yeah, they bite. I knew you guys bit. I knew you guys weren't nice. You almost killed me. This one's cocky, man. What are you doing, like ice moves? How can I kill this thing? Well, I can, but they got tanky, man. We gotta watch out when they do that. He's not fighting me. Then they run. Get my arrows back. Get my arrows back. Ice Wraith Essence, Ice Wraith Teeth. Very rare. Another one. Oh, we love doing that move. I gotta use potions for that. That was a big hit. I can use a couple potions. I'm gonna use this true shot. Eat that. Violent. So violent. Oh man, they're so dumb. Like they just, I don't know. They're strong, man. Like they just two-shot you. It's pretty whack. Now I gotta talk to him again. Are you kidding me?
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to
Ah.
voice within.
Okay, guys, come on.
Path to Pathanax.
I shouldn't have died to that clown, dude. I should have just healed. Those true shots, the true shot potion did nothing.
Look. Core.
Yeah. There we go, we learned the word of power. Clear skies. Oh yeah, they gotta give it to us. I forgot about that. We have 5 dragon souls on us.
Standing of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
I'm not gonna be too nice to those things. You could probably run by it, man. We don't have to fight them. We'll see if we can run by it. It'd be good to kill them though, because like, if you ever have to go up there, you don't have to
blow away the mist.
Fight them
but
every
only
time.
for a time. The path to Pathanax is perilous. Not
Alright, back to the shouts. Clear skies. Favorite that.
to be embarked upon lightly.
We made it. Those things seem easier to kill for like if you had a sword and a shield. They wouldn't do any damage. Look at this goat. This goat got by. How'd this goat get by? Like a dragon goat. There he is, our buddy. No, I don't want to fall off. Why doesn't this guy attack? This one doesn't attack. The other one attacked. This guy's kind of the nice one. Yeah, boy. Stop taking my stamina away. I wonder we're not doing a lot of damage. We're using iron arrows. I have better arrows than that. We use Dwarven. Can we use Dwarven? Yeah. The next one. Can you see me? Oh, man, you're real good. You're real good at this game. This guy just one-shots me. Get off of me. forget how they move around. You can hit me up here. I did like 90% of my health last time. Oh yeah. So all you gotta do, you gotta find some high ground. Don't get hit by them. You're good to go. Charge is quick. Who it is? Who it is? Oh, nice shot. And here's when I die. Here's when I die. This guy's way more. It's way more aggressive. Oh, there goes again. It's good we're using these. Please don't do your move again. Stop following me, man. Oh, we got all these potions. That was a hit. Okay, good. That one was the tough one. He doesn't like strangers too much. Got him down, though. Get a couple of our arrows back, you know. There we go. Now we gotta go up here. Clear the skies a bit, you know. Goat. Maybe he eats the goats. You gotta eat up here, right? That looks like a serious, Oh. Character can handle that. Getting a little shaky. Throat of the world. There he is. Wherever that is.
Drem Yolok. Greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Hello.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wrench shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. understand fire as the Dove do.
We're getting tons of shouts today.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as Khajiit, but as Dova.
Well, it's Dova. Let's give him some Dova.
Yol! Yol? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Where's he going now?
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
You teach me the dragon wrench shout.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
How did you know I came for dragon rent? The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
I like this world. I don't want it to end. Prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate?
What better reason to act than to fulfill my destiny? I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. I don't believe in destiny. I will stop Alduin.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Desmot Mahus, even to the Dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason, Rakmul. And he is no fool, Nime, Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, Now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
You said you were going to answer my question. I never thought about it. No dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the dragon wrench out, right?
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll. What's that? Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye.
Meye.
I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
What's an Elder Scroll?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwahlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
How does any of this help?
Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Wow, it's messed up. You know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern and Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
What do I do? Oh, so I go back in time. I already know that. How can an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time? You're the masters of the Greybeard. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Alright, what does the Dragonborn shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vormendok, I do not know.
This guy doesn't know anything.
Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vormendok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues. The leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day. Even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Well, I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dova?
Fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dova.
Means.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Alright, well that's the dialogue.
Drem Yolok. Greeting.
Arthmax. Seems to know a lot of stuff. Doesn't know some things. But he did save the mortals from Alduin. And without him, they'd all be dead today. That is what I know. From what he says, they'd all be dead. Because he taught them the shouts. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take it easy. Keep your heads up. Later.